Imagine you have been contributing to your 401k faithfully for 10, 15, 20 years. You have done everything right. The balance grows, you feel good about it. And then, the year before you plan to retire, the market drops 35%. Your $1.4 million become $910,000 overnight, with no warning, with no way to undo it. That is not a hypothetical. That is what happened to millions of Americans in 2000, 2008, and again in 2022. In the next 8 minutes, I'm going to show you the specific risk that causes this, why timing matters more than average returns, and what the alternative looks like with real numbers. If you have been watching this series, you already know about two dangers inside a 401k. In video 1, we show you the access problem. Your money is locked behind walls. Penalty, bank approval, tax event. You cannot reach it when you need it. In video 2, we show you the tax problem. Every dollar in your 401k has a tax bill you have not paid yet, calculated at future rates you cannot predict. Today in video 3, and this one is the risk that most people have never heard named out loud. It is called sequence of returns risk. Here is what it means. The average annual return on your 401k tells you almost nothing about whether you will actually be okay in retirement. What matters is not the average. What matters is the sequence, the order in which the returns happen. Two investors, same average return over 25 years, same contribution amount, completely different retirement outcomes, because one of them had good years early and bad years late, and the other had bad years early and good years late. Let me show you the math. Look at these two investors. Same average return, 2% per year, same starting balance, $500,000, 5 years. Investor A had bad years early, then recovered. Investor B had good years early, then dropped. Same average, different sequence. Investor B ends with $77,000 less than Investor A. And this is only a withdrawal phase. No new contributions, no additional decisions made, just the sequence of what the market did and when. Now extend this out to 20 years of retirement, which require minimum distributions, forcing withdrawals every single year, whether the market is up or not. If the market drops 35% in the first 2 years of your retirement, you are forced to sell at the bottom to fund your living expenses. These shares are gone. They do not recover for you. The math permanently reset at a lower base. This is the comparison nobody shows you. A $1 million 401k drops to $650,000 in a 35% market correction. You are forced by law to take a required minimum distribution that year. You sell shares at the bottom. Those shares do not come back. Meanwhile, a properly structured IBC policy with $1 million in cash value does not move. Not a dollar. No market exposure, no forced timing, no selling at the bottom. You access what you need when you need it through a policy loan, not taxable income. I'm Pedro Palicio. My wife Isis and I have been designing infinite banking concept policies for clients across all 50 states since 2008. We were trained by Nelson Nash personally, the man who created this concept. Here is why sequence of returned risk cannot touch an IBC policy. A properly structured IBC policy grows on guaranteed interest and dividends every single day, regardless of what the stock market does. The S&P 500 dropped 18% in 2022. Our clients' cash value grew, not because we're smarter than the market, because the policy is not in the market. This means sequence of return risk does not exist inside an IBC policy. There is no sequence to worry about because there are no down years. When you are ready to access income at retirement, you do it in your terms, not on a government-mandated schedule, not at a price set by market panic. You take a policy loan, which is not taxable income when you choose, in the amount you choose without selling a single asset. And the cash value that collateralizes that loan, it keeps growing while you are using it. I know what the next question is. Pedro, if this is so good, why doesn't my financial advisor mention it? Because your financial advisor is compensated to work with the conventional investment universe. All life insurance is outside that universe. It is not that they are wrong. It is that their toolbox does not include this tool. Here's what I want you to do next. In the description below, there is a link to our free ebook, Policy Loans, the one financial move that lets your money work in two places at once. Download it, no cost, no strings. It covers everything I show you today in detail with real numbers. And if you are between 30 and 55, with a gross family income of $150,000 or more, and you want to see what this looked like with your specific numbers, book a complimentary strategy call. Link is in the description. We answer every question within 24 hours. Our services cost you nothing. Now, we have spent 3 videos showing you what is wrong with the conventional approach. The access problem, the tax problem, the timing problem. In our next several videos, we're going to shift from diagnosis to solution. And when we get to video 8 of this series, we're going to give you the complete overview of the infinite banking concept, how it works, how it is designed, what the real numbers look like for someone earning $150,000 to $250,000, and what the first step looks like if you decide this is for you. Subscribe so you don't miss it. We publish every week.